It's a me Luigi Marinus Gaming, and today I'm gonna talk about Toy Story 5 and whether if it's necessary or not. So we all know the Toy Story 3 ended Andy's story and Toy Story 4 ended Woody's, and ever since Toy Story 5 was announced, which kinda feels weird to say, not gonna lie, I was surprised and wondering how can you possibly follow up Toy Story 4? As a big fan of the Toy Story movies, you know I'm gonna watch this movie. I don't care if it's necessary or not. Toy Story is my childhood, and if Pixar has an interesting idea for Toy Story 5, then I will trust them. But what kind of idea in particular? Well, I have some theories and ideas. What if Toy Story 5 could be a prequel to Toy Story 3? Alright, I know this is Toy Story 5, but we don't know if this is the official title of the movie yet. Like, what if Toy Story 5 could potentially follow the story of the scrapped version of Toy Story 3? So this was supposed to be the original script of Toy Story 3. When Buzz Lightyear starts to malfunction, the toys decide to ship him to the Wooka Wooka factory in Toyin, where Buzz was created. Buzz got sent there against his will after accidentally injuring Andy. However, Woody and the gang discover that all Buzz Lightyears are getting recalled due to them getting malfunctions as well. Fearing their Buzz will be replaced or destroyed, they ship themselves to save Buzz. Speaking of which, the Space Ranger toy would meet other recalled toys, as well as encountering a new version of himself called Axe's Blaster. However, things will go south for Woody and the gang, as their trek to reach Buzz will not be easy. At first this sounds a bit similar to Toy Story 2, but more focused on Buzz Lightyear, and honest, I kinda like that idea. It's not all the same though, and being similar doesn't always mean bad, so I honestly would kinda like this kind of idea for Toy Story 5. Another idea I heard isn't necessarily my idea, but I heard from some people that Toy Story 5 could be about Bonnie growing up and giving away her toys to Andy's child. But oh, now Woody is missing. After Andy asks Bonnie where Woody's at, Buzz and the other toys go on a mission to look for Woody and get back together before Andy's child comes home. New toys could get introduced during the adventure, and both old and new friends could be coming back. After Woody hears the great news from Buzz Lightyear and Jessie, he becomes happy that Andy is now getting a child, bringing back great memories from when Andy used to play with him. Woody would ask Bo, Duck, Bunny and Duke Kaboom to join the gang and go to Andy with him. And when Andy's kid opens up the toy box, the story would go full circle and go back to the beginning where it started. I think that sounds like a great idea if it's well executed. But I also have my own idea of a Toy Story 5, and that is about Buzz's story. What if Toy Story 4 could end Buzz's story where he becomes a lost toy too? So the story would start as follows. Years go by and Buzz and Jessie don't get played with anymore, and now Bonnie would only play with Forky, Niffy and the rest of the gang except for Buzz and Jessie. Thus leading to Buzz and Jessie to say goodbye to the rest of the toys and look for Woody and Bo to join them as lost toys. Honestly, this idea is honestly my least favorite, but still pretty decent in its own way, but it's kinda a copy of Toy Story 4. Anyway, I am cautiously optimistic about Toy Story 5 despite it being unnecessary. Heck, I was even one of the people who thought Toy Story 4, but I will admit this movie isn't very necessary, but I'm not mad or upset at Pixar. As a fan of Pixar movies and even their recent movies. Yes, I loved Lightyear, let that sink in. Like seriously, it's not as bad as some people say it is. But I wasn't that big about the Zurg reveal. That part, I will admit, could have been done better. But I believe Toy Story 5 could possibly be peak like Toy Story 4, since for the most people Toy Story 4 wasn't necessary, but people were actually surprised by how good it was, and that the magic is still there. So yeah, hate me all you want, but I trust Pixar, even if they are going to make a Toy Story 5. I will admit though, maybe a Lightyear 2 is more necessary than Toy Story 5, just saying, since it does leave a lot more possibilities of sequels than a Toy Story 5, especially during the end credits scene of Lightyear where Zurg appears to still be alive, or maybe he's possessed or his suit comes to life like an actual robot. But honestly, I do look forward to Toy Story 5 despite it being unnecessary. But before we return to the world of Toy Story, we're finally getting Inside Out 2 next year, which has far more possibilities of where the story could go to. And honestly, Inside Out may second be my second most anticipated movie of next year after Kung Fu Panda 4, since Beyond the Spider-Verse could be getting delayed to 2025 or 2026. But no matter how unnecessary Toy Story May 5th be, I will always watch a Toy Story movie on the big screen whenever one will release because I am such a big fan of the Toy Story movies. So I don't care, man. I will always support Pixar movies no matter what. DreamWorks is still better though, but that's a story for another day. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this movie and I will see you guys next time.